and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I thought I would do the all too tagged 5-minute makeup challenge. Now, I will just make a disclaimer. I don't always have 5 minutes to do my makeup, but this is the 5-minute makeup challenge. But for purposes of today's video, just doing your makeup fast when you gotta go somewhere. So, without further ado, let's just jump on into it. Okay, so first things first, when I'm truly in a hurry, I usually don't do a primer, but just because, you know, I obviously have more than 5 minutes because I have time to make this video, we're gonna test out this new primer, semi-new. This is the E.L.F. Poreless Putty Primer. This is the pink one. As you can see, I've already used it once before, not a ton. So we're just gonna go in and I'm just gonna apply this to the areas that kind of need it. This Poreless Putty Primer is not greasy at all. It almost kind of just feels like a liquid primer. A little bit. It kind of just has like that consistency of like a liquid primer. So, yeah, it's good. And I would say that it's very similar to the Tatcha Silk Canvas. That's like everybody's universal favorite, but if you don't want to shell out the big bucks for that, you can just use this and it's a very close dupe. Now let's move on to foundation slash BB cream. Now when I'm really in a hurry, I don't usually do like a full-on foundation. I will just use a BB cream. Like for example, I will use, if I could find it, I don't know where it is right now, so I'll just pop up a picture right here. I'll use the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB cream, and I'll, guys, camera shut off again. So today we're gonna hop into the AOA Studio Perfect BB cream. And this is just in the shade Fair, and just, you know, to give the vibe that we are in a hurry, I will only apply it with my hands. It's giving a really pretty glow. You can see it right here on my skin. But it doesn't feel uber sticky. It feels like as it's sitting there, it's kind of like settling down and soaking into the skin. So while the coverage is not great, and it would be better for like a no makeup day, it does give a really pretty glow. Moving on to powder, and for powder I'm going to hop into my regular powder. This is the AOA Studio Perfect Press Powder, and this is just in the shade Fair. The reason I go with this when I'm in a hurry is because it is easy enough to apply, and because it's, you know, white, I don't have to worry about it altering the shade of whatever BB cream I have on. And usually on days like this when I'm in a hurry, I'll just apply it everywhere. God, I need to get a new powder brush. Moving on from powder, I'll go ahead with the eyes. Now when I'm in a hurry, I do not put on an eye primer. I do not do like any sort of concealing under my eyes or anything because again, I'm in a hurry. I'll just put on something in the crease, maybe a shimmer, sometimes, not always, and you know, that'll be it. So, but for today, not gonna put on an eye primer or anything just to give that kind of, you know, in a hurry effect. So we're just gonna toss something in the crease. And I've got my crease brush right here. And we're gonna use the Milani Bold Obsessions palette, but when I'm truly in a hurry, a lot of times I'll just go in with one of the Wet n Wild palettes. This is the Color Icon Rose in the Air. This is actually what I keep in my on-the-go makeup bag, which is a lot of where my products today are coming out of. But we're gonna go on with the Milani Bold Obsessions because this is my favorite palette. And we're just gonna toss this shade right here, the top transition shade, into the crease. I'm just going to take this white kind of shimmer shade right here and use my finger to put it all over the lid. You hear my daughter talking. She's entered this new stage of talking to herself when she is in her swing. Mascara, if I'm really in a hurry, I don't really ever apply it, and if I do, it's something fast. I'll usually go in with a Maybelline Great Lash. This is like OG mascara. I wore this all the time in high school, but it does give me pretty good volume and pretty good length, so, and it's $3, so I mean, we'll apply it today just a little bit. Alright, moving on. So next step would normally be like brows or something like that, but again, when I'm in a hurry, I'm not really ever applying eyeliner or filling in my brows. I've said before that I don't do a lot to my brows as it is. I will just fill in the gaps, but when I'm truly in a hurry, I don't do that. So now we're just gonna move on to lips. When I'm in a hurry, I like to just go in with kind of a bold lip since everything else is kind of muted. So for today, we're gonna do a combo. We're gonna mix in this AOA Studio lipstick, and this is in the shade Shore. It's kind of like a pinky nude. And we're gonna mix in just a tad of the AOA Metal Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Obsessed. So we're going to apply this first. And I don't do lip liner either if I'm really in a hurry. Sorry guys, camera shut off again. Alright, now that my lipstick is applied, we're going to apply just a little bit of this Metal Liquid Lipstick. Well, I don't know, because I have this Wet n Wild hot pink kind of lipstick right here. Maybe we'll go with the hot pink instead. Change your mind. We're going to go on with the Wet n Wild lipstick, and this is in the shade Hot Red. But it is obviously pink. This is pink. And we're just going to apply a little bit of this to the center of my lips. There's that. And I like to add just a pop of something when it's a no makeup day, and because lips are so fast, it'll usually be the lips that have a pop. You know, that way I at least look a little bit put together. And when I'm truly in a hurry, I'm usually not applying blush or bronzer, so I'm not gonna apply that today, but a lot of times I will still go in with setting spray, so we will still apply it. Today we'll just use the AOA Studio setting spray. This is like $1.55, and I got it in a combo with the primer, which is right here. So this is a set, and it was like $3.55 together. So we're just going to apply this today. And the only reason I really apply the primer and the setting spray is because it does help keep my makeup on when I'm out and about, especially if the BB cream that I'm using is something, you know, that's a little bit greasy, or whatever I have on is a little bit greasy. It will just kind of take away excess shine if there is any. You can see kind of there's a little bit of shine going on, so this particular setting spray does kind of take it away and just melt everything into the skin and make it look really nice and makes you look refreshed. Okay guys, so this was the 5-minute makeup challenge. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. You can hit subscribe if you'd like to be back for more. And speaking of which, please drop down in the comments, as always, what you want to see me do next time. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you're staying safe and you're staying healthy. Thanks again for watching. Bye.